bless you, listeners, and welcome to tonight's episode of A Godly Marriage on Send Me Radio. Send Me Radio is a live streaming radio station. We're online. We're also a podcast. We are on Google and Apple Podcasts. We're on YouTube. We're here on Facebook, which we want you to subscribe to our page, Send Me Radio. We're on all major streaming platforms, including Spotify, Amazon Music, just to name a few. So just search for us, Send Me Radio. We're everywhere. Tonight, I would like to introduce you to our pastor, the host pastor of Send Me Radio, which is Pastor Chidi Okori. And before I hand over to Pastor Chidi, let me introduce our topic as well. It's a godly marriage, and our subtopic is, what if my spouse and I have two different personalities? Should I pretend so that we can get along, or should I be myself? Pastor Chidi, what do you say about that?
Okay. God bless you as well. I greet every one of you that's constantly coming on the podcast to support our podcast and godly marriage programs and topics. The question is, should we pretend if we have different approaches or personalities? There is nothing positive in pretending.
Yes.
So if someone is pretending, one day it's going to come out. It's going to bust. Like, if I'm doing something pretending, one day it's going to show. So if we have different personalities, there is no need pretending. Right from the time you meet the person, be yourself. Let the person make choices. Okay.
Right.
Do I have what it takes to stay with this person, or do I go away and continue searching for what I'm looking for? So if you pretend, you will have problem at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because okay, don't pretend to be a good girl when you're a bad girl, or don't pretend to be a good guy when you're not a nice guy. Just be yourself. If if you're being taken to dinner and you chew your food a certain way, don't pretend that this is our chew when this is our really chew. Alright, that's just one example. Just be yourself from the very start, right?
Yeah, be yourself. I mean, be yourself in every way, so it will allow the person to make choice.
Right.
Don't pretend to have money when you don't have.
Right.
And don't pretend not to have money when you actually have money.
Right. That's true.
Okay, so in fact, it's even better that you pretend you don't have money when you have it than pretending you have money when you don't have it, or pretending to like everything that the person is doing and then you don't like it. Pretending to like how the person walks, but you don't really like it.
Yes.
If you don't like it, show it. Or pretending to be happy when you are very, very angry about what is going on.
Right, so how are some of the ways you can just come out and tell this person that, okay, just to be themselves, because you don't want to end up, insulting someone?
Okay, yeah, of course, there's no love in insulting someone, especially when you guys are in public. There are ways of passing on messages without being offensive. There are many ways you can communicate and talk. It's all about trying to encourage one another in behavior. Good behavior. If you have if you have problem. Probably you people went outside, for instance, and the person did something that you never expect. Probably start chewing something. Like men can be very hungry sometimes, and then start chewing, and then the lady felt, oh
my God,
I'm embarrassed. Still, that's not the way. It is not at that moment that you will show your anger, because I've seen people. When I went to eat one time, and this lady just get up and just walk. I don't know what was the problem between the both, but she just get up, take her bag, and just walk.
Wow.
While the guy was eating and wondering what's going on, and then leave the food and start rushing to her and wondering what's going on. So those kind of drama, you don't want it. Okay, whatever it is, you people came together. Even if you came, not together, but at least you met there. There is a way to resolve this problem. You can talk about it after that public scene. I mean, SCENE. That's what I mean. You just move. Talk about it. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. And when the person say, I don't like this, I don't like that, you're trying to find out why and how will we do it better. Don't be sarcastic. Don't start quarreling over nothing, making mountain out of a mole. It's not necessary.
Okay, but you're not trying to change anyone, because if that's the person's personality, are you going to try to change their personality to conform to yours? Or is it that you're going to see that this is what this person is like, and that's not my taste nor my choice, of characters? Do you just leave, or do you encourage the person to change?
There's no way we can stop change. I mean, change is constant.
Right.
It's a constant thing that happens over time. So if there's a behavior or manner that is not really well, because none of us, we're not perfect. The way I'm sleeping might be offending someone. Probably when I sleep, I snore so hard. So there are ways to try to stop that.
Okay, so we are assuming that this is already a married couple, because we did say that it's a godly marriage, so
yes.
the people they're already married.
Good.
So are you going to try to change these characteristics, the characteristics of that person in the marriage?
If that is your goal of changing somebody,
yes,
then you're gonna have problem.
No, but you didn't see it while you were dating, so it's after you've gotten married then you start to see these traits coming out.
Of course.
Okay.
If I have a trait that is not compatible with our relationship, that is not making us to move forward,
yes,
I'm gonna get help to find out how we can change it.
Okay.
Because change is constant.
So what if the person refuses to change?
That is the problem. If the person refuses to change, then both of you get stuck. There are some radical change. You don't want it. Change that will so drastically that would start affecting the other person. Supposing the person don't like meat, for instance, and then you eat meat, and then both of you are very, very the other person, when I'm eating meat, you're not happy. The other person, when you're eating vegetable because you're vegetarian, I'm not happy.
But how comes you didn't, see all these things prior to getting married?
That is why you should talk about everything before tying the knot.
Yes.
But after you have done that and still find out, because you cannot know everything about somebody until you start living together. There's no way you can know somebody 100% than the time you guys start living together.
Yes.
If you people start living together, of course you will start knowing how does this person react after 24 hours of relationship, like constant together,
Right.
from 24 hours to 48 to 72, on and on and on until years, you must know that this person have this problem or the other problem. Probably he eats a lot. Somebody needs to cut down eating, or maybe somebody sleeps so rough,
Yes.
and all kind of things.
But Pastor, some of these issues are issues that you can live with, but some of them are so drastic that it requires change. So the ones that you can live with, can't you just accept them, or do you still try to change the person? And the ones that are drastic, those are the ones that you definitely have to do something about, right?
Yeah, it is within both parties to discuss.
Yes.
Yeah, that is because marriage is not for little children, it's maturity.
No, what I was saying is that like the characteristics that we just described, which are simple, like the way the person eats, and if it's something that is not so intense, can't you live with it, or do you still try to change a person?
No, you don't change people.
Okay.
You don't that's the problem we have.
Yes.
When we want to change people, you don't change people.
Right.
Okay, especially an adult. You advise an adult. You don't try to change that person from who the person is to another personality. You don't. But there are some bad habits that could affect the marriage. Then both of you will try to work on it. Supposing the other person like to shop, shopping.
I'll finish your money.
Good. So every time he's on the internet shopping, and the other person is trying to hold back, save something, both of you will come together and make a rule. Because there's no way one person can do the marriage. It takes the two to become one.
Yes.
So both of you will come and make rules. Okay, this is our limit. Okay, because we have budget. Our limit for the month is $20. Anytime you're gonna spend $20, there's no problem. But if you want to spend more than that, there has to be a proper discussion on that.
Okay, and we're talking about recreational spending now.
Good. Okay. Recreational spending. Of course, you get to pay your bills. You're responsible.
Yes.
So, but from the savings, you want to spend how much and how much. Before you do that, you have to have a proper approval and recognition.
Yes.
And reconciliation, about it, that this is what we want to spend. Okay? So you make a budget so that everybody will work together. There's nothing like communication. Communication is very important. This is what we want. This is how we're going to do it. This is my habit. Okay, if I have money, some people, once there is money, they will spend. They will keep on spending. They will make sure that the whole money finish before they will start resting. Okay? Some people are like that. If they have money, they cannot rest until the whole money is gone. Some will have so much money and they will never want to spend even one dime.
But those are two extremes.
So you people have to come together and say, okay, this is our need. You have to check, is this need or is this want? Okay? So you have to find out. Both of you have to work together. It is always good working together. If you work together, it will be a very successful and sweet marriage.
Amen. Amen. Well, we want to thank you for joining in on this episode of A Godly Marriage. We're here every week. And you can also, send your topics to us. You can just drop it in the comment box below, or you can just inbox us. All right. So once again, thank you so much for listening to this message on a godly marriage from Send Me Radio. As I said before, Send Me Radio, we're a radio station. You can join our live stream. We'll put all the links in the comment box. See you soon.
All right. Peace. God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to Send Me Radio. Rejoice in the Lord because He is good. Send Me Radio. We promote the gospel of Jesus Christ. Listen to us in your car, in your office, on your way to work. Just make us a part of your everyday. Send Me Radio. We promote the gospel. Listen to awesome interviews, music, and messages. Take us along with you on this awesome journey. We are always